What's up everyone, welcome to Rare Liquid, and this is update number 11 of 12 of my attempt of trying to go from $0 to $1 million in earned revenue in 12 months. In case you're new to these updates, this documentary is something I started back in January 2021 when I first started this channel. The purpose was to set a super lofty, optimistic goal and track my progress and show you guys in real time how the YouTube channel and my business is pretty much built from the ground up. And as you guys will see if it's your first time, we're super far away from the projected numbers, but the business has made considerable progress since, the beginning of 2021. And so yeah, let's go into the update. Looking at today's agenda, I'll first be discussing December's results. I'll then go over a few reflections, and then I'll go over some giveaway stuff. Okay, so first up, let's go over December's results. In terms of subscribers, I fell far short of my goal of 430,000 and ended the month at 77,319, which was a decent jump of about 10,000 subscribers from the month before. YouTube ad revenue saw a pretty noticeable downtick to $2,733, and this is mainly because I had a few long live stream videos that did really well, and I also posted a lot more videos back in November. Next up is Patreon, which as a result of less activity during the month of December, saw a slight decline to $8,846, and this is not really because a ton of people are quitting, but more so because a lot of people in November signed up for annual memberships, and when they do that, I'll pack it all in 1 month. Next up is affiliates and sponsors, which went up meaningfully to $13,496, and this was across 6 video sponsorships. And I realized that I was undercharging a bit, so I increased my rates, and that really helped boost up these figures. Next is courses, which rose a bit to $1,268, and this is just me selling my resume and cover letter templates and guides. And by the end of January, I'm also aiming to launch some banking recruiting guides as well. So I think this number will grow over time in 2022. So in total, I fell far short of my goal of $273,000, but I did make $26,344, which just barely beat out last month. And although we didn't see a huge jump, I'm okay with it because I think it's still pretty good, decent performance. And let me explain what happened in December. So with that said, let me go into a few reflections. So in December, I didn't post as many videos because I was traveling for a few weeks in the US. Currently right now I'm in Korea. And so because of that, and also since it was the holidays, I was just trying to relax a little bit more, wasn't really posting as much. And so that's why I think numbers across some of the categories like Patreon and YouTube AdSense fell. And so even with less activity in the month of December, the fact that we were able to maintain around 26K in terms of revenue for the business was, in my opinion, still a pretty good accomplishment. And yeah, even though I'm not, anywhere close to the projections I had back in January when I first started this channel, I think that the point that I'm at now is, in general, I still just enjoy what I'm doing. And so it's not really super important to me that I hit these like crazy revenue figures. I think when I first started the channel and as I was kind of going through some parts of 2021, I focused a lot on like revenue growth and how to build the channel out as quickly as possible. And I would work like 20 days in a row, really hard. And then I started to get a little bit burnt out, and then also just kind of thought to myself, like, what are you doing just burning yourself out working on something when you don't really have to. Like no one is telling you that you have to do your job or anything, or that you have to do certain assignments or whatever, right? Like I'm working for myself and I should not have the business run me. I should be running the business. And so that's kind of like the overall reflection that I really wanted to share. I think basically I feel as though nowadays I have a much better handle of how to allocate my time well and feel more relaxed as I'm working and not be so crazy driven about numbers and everything. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share. All right, now with that said, let me go into some stuff about giveaways. So in my last update, I had you guys guess in the comments what my revenue would be in December, and the person closest would win $150. And I feel like I disappointed a lot of you guys because a lot saw the huge jump from October to November. And then you guys probably thought that, oh, from November to December, there's also gonna be a huge jump, but then, it stayed relatively flat. But with that said, let's see who our winner is. So there were a few hundred comments or so that I looked through, and 27,500 was the closest. And so we had 2 winners right here. So if that's you, just message me and we'll split up the giveaway and give 75 to each of you guys. And you can message me on Instagram or Yeah, I think Instagram would be the best. Now my last update is actually going to end on January 19th, 2022 because I started the channel on January 19th, 2021. But with that said, for the next giveaway, I want you guys to guess the full month of January because for my next update, I'll provide January 19th how much revenue I'm able to do until then, because then that will be 365 days. But I'll also show you guys all of January as kind of like a final update. Because I think like comparing things month to month is a little bit more clean. So yeah, whoever is closest to whatever my next month's revenue is gonna be will give away $250 as kind of like a last giveaway hurrah or whatever. I don't even know if that's a phrase. But yeah, with that said, put your guesses in the comments, and thank you so much as always for watching. Hope to catch you in the next video. Thanks and peace out.